Gig Nation, what's going on? This is the Gig Accountant. My name is Naz and I'm a licensed CPA in the state of New Jersey. I'm also a gig economy worker working on food delivery platforms such as Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates. Referral links are down in the description box below if you're interested in signing up for any of those. So, New York City regulators are seeking to place a cap, a maximum cap that Grubhub is able to charge for providing their services to restaurants. They wish to place a cap at 10%. So currently, Grubhub may charge restaurants as high as 30% commission rates for their service. So the breakdown of this is that Grubhub may charge 15 to 20% commission rate just to list the restaurant's products on their platform, on the Grubhub platform. So 15% is the lower tier, and 20% would be the sponsored tier, where Grubhub will sponsor you up the list of orders or food that is being offered on their platform. So this is before the fee, the charge for delivery services that Grubhub provides. So in case of some of you guys are not aware, Grubhub started as a restaurant food listing services. They did not originally offer food delivery services. So this is still a part of their business. So on top of that, the 15 or 20% for just listing on the Grubhub platform, Grubhub will also charge a 10% commission rate for providing of delivery services if the restaurant opts in for that service. So in total, the commission rate may be as high as 30%. So New York City wants to cap it off at 10%. Is that fair? What do you guys think? My thoughts regarding that is that overall, I think it's good that New York City regulators are pushing back on Grubhub. But in this instance, I think that what Grubhub is charging is fair. It is not something that it's a service that restaurants are not required to opt into. They're not required to opt into the Grubhub platform. They're not required to pay additional commission fees in order to get sponsored listing, and they're not required to use Grubhub's delivery drivers. They could use their own delivery drivers. The thing is that this service is expensive. Grubhub is providing a service that's not limited just to like a single town. Like for instance, in my area, I may be driving as far as 30 miles, 20 miles, 15 miles to provide a delivery. Traditionally, conventionally, in the past, restaurants that provided delivery services the scope of the area that they cover, their zone, would cover a town, maybe 5 miles. They wouldn't go outside that town. But with a lot of these restaurants that are listing on Grubhub, their scope will be 10, 15, 20, whatever miles, 30 miles out. They have no limit. And this type of service is expensive. The drivers are not limited to a single town. They have to traverse maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 miles, running from restaurant to restaurant, customer to customer, drop off to drop off. It's just an expensive service. The car servicing is expensive. The payouts to the drivers is expensive. It's an expensive service, and I think that 10% would just not cover it. Cover like both the platform, servicing the platform, the cost overhead involved in that, and being able to pay the drivers a respectable wage. And by the way, I think that drivers could use a bit of a pay boost. Amazon restaurants, for instance, guaranteed $18 minimum. So something like that, I think, would be something nice, because we're using our own vehicles. It's expensive to use our own vehicles. So but that said, New York City is a little bit different. A lot of the Grubhub drivers over there, or Grubhub delivery guys, actually don't use cars or vehicles. They mostly are folks that do deliveries on a bike, is my understanding. So costs to the delivery guys, the couriers, are less compared to out here in the suburbs or other places. So maybe it's more manageable there. I don't know. But if there was a 10% cap placed over here where I'm at right now, it just wouldn't be profitable for Grubhub, in my mind, to operate like that. So yeah, this service is just expensive. It's an expensive service. It's a luxury service, and that's just the cost of doing business. But that's my thoughts. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Do you think that Grubhub is fair charging 30% commission rates? Do you think that 10% is fair? Let us know what you think. All right, so that's all I got to say for now on this subject. You guys be safe out there. Go earn that cash, make that money, and that's all I got to say. So peace, guys.